again, we have Edible Arrangements coming in. They are sponsors for the concert that we have, the fundraising talent search concert that we have here every other month at Global Ministries Christian Church. It's for Boston Praise Radio and TV. And we appreciate the fact that they were willing to supply some edible arrangements, some food for our artists, and also for those who are coming in to observe the concerts and be a part of the concert community. And so today, we thought it would be a great opportunity to have Irina and Haley come in so that we can interview them and ask them questions about their business, ask them why they decided to say yes to be sponsors for the fundraising talent search concert that happens again every other month here at the Global Ministries Christian Church. We're located at 670 Washington Street. They'll be coming into the studio in just a few moments. Eric has gone to retrieve them, and I'm looking forward to actually seeing one of them, Haley. I've met her before, but I've never met the owner, Irene Salgan. So I'm looking forward to meeting her for the very first time. Eric will be running into the studio in just a few moments with our two guests, and he's going to interview. He has a series of questions. He's going to ask a lot of questions, and hopefully we'll be able to learn more about edible arrangements. I knew about edible arrangements way before they became sponsors on Boston Praise Radio and TV. Whenever I have had hospitalizations or birthdays, people would send me an edible arrangement gift. And sometimes they would send something to Karen or to one of my children. And as soon as it hit the door, it was placed outside in front of my house. As soon as I saw the edible arrangements, I started eating them from the time I picked it up, because it's food, it's fruit. I started eating the fruit before I brought it into the house. By the time my wife or my children found out that I had an edible arrangements gift, I had consumed all the edible arrangements, so they never had a chance. They never had a chance to eat any of it. I ate everything, and I enjoyed it immensely. So today we're going to talk with the owner and the general manager of Edible Arrangements. We're going to learn how Eric actually started his working relationship with Edible Relationships. And again, I was saying, Eric, there we go. Good. So I was saying I was consuming, I knew about Edible Arrangements before they started sponsoring Boston Praise Radio and TV, and I was saying that when the edible arrangements were brought to my home, it would be placed outside. I heard the bell ring, I'd go to the bell, go to the door, and before I walked in, I had eaten half of what was there. My wife, my children never knew the edible arrangements was sent because I really enjoyed it. So Eric, go right ahead.
Thank you, Pastor. So I want to welcome you both to Boston Praise Radio and TV. It's been many years of us working together, yes. And we were talking last night, and we were just like, wow, 8 years, this is crazy. And it all started off from a friend of mine's asking me if I would come and help out during the holiday season. And so as a driver to do deliveries, and that was 8 years ago, and I still enjoy doing it, and I enjoy working with you guys.
We love having you all the time.
Right into the microphone. Yep, thank you. There you go. So introduce yourselves, and then we'll go right into our first question was, how did you get involved in this? Okay.
So I'm Irina Salgan, the owner of the Quincy Edible Arrangement Store, and I've been doing this for over 20 years now.
Wow.
The way I started the business in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
My first location was in Natick, and at the time I was about a year out of college and working for a medical software company, and we got one of these delivered to one of my coworkers, and they just kind of started thinking about like, oh, that's a cool idea.
Right.
Like, nobody really knew about it at the time. I think it was when I opened my store, it was 21st in the country. So it was a brand new concept. It was creative. It kind of like, you know, talked to me, you know,
Right.
I resonated with it. And so I've been doing that ever since.
Awesome. And 20 years later, you still enjoy it?
Yes, I
Excellent.
do. I do love the product. I think that probably the best thing about it is the reaction. Like the pastor said, you know, I think the delivery driver is probably the best position in the company, just because you get to see, you know, how people receive it and the sentiment and
Absolutely.
yeah.
Cool. And Haley?
Hi. I started here I was really just looking for a change, and I had signed up on Indeed, and then received an invite to apply for that company. So I just did, not knowing like what would happen, just to see where it went. And then I met Irina, and I just decided to change and come on.
And how long you been with the company?
4 years in December.
4 years, and you still enjoying it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, edible arrangements, you know, you see the commercials, you see people with them and stuff like that. So, what goes into making, I don't know if we can see that, Pastor, can we see that arrangement there?
Yes.
What goes into making something like that that's so beautiful? And that's just one size that you guys have, right?
Yes, that's our fall arrangement. That's the smaller size of it. But basically, people don't realize that we actually receive the fruit whole every day. We get a delivery. We actually have a production team that cuts the fruit fresh. They skewer it. They wash it. Like, so
Right.
it comes in like cases of melon and pineapple, and our staff creates these beautiful arrangements. So we have when I started, right before it was, I think it was November, right before Thanksgiving of 2003, we used to make those by hand. So meaning we had no machines.
Right.
We cut everything by, with a knife and
Oh
cutters.
my goodness.
That was tough. I think we did I don't know, maybe 30 arrangements, and we were there till 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was different, but so we do have, obviously we have machinery right now, like cutters, but
Right.
Most of the labor is still done by hand. So we wash, we cut, we dip the fruit, all on site. So it's a labor of love.
Mm-hmm. And I remember delivering one time, and some lady asked me, she goes, "Is that kale that's in there?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "I can eat that?" I go, "If you want." She goes, "'Cause I'll eat it."
Yeah.
So I love the fact that you actually, the whole thing is, except for the sponge things that are on the bottom, but the kale.
We actually used to use, instead of the sponge now, or the foam, we used to use a head of lettuce.
Okay. Wow.
So it was completely edible, except for the skewers and the container.
In the tin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, having done this for 4 years, Haley, what is your favorite time of year, and your least favorite time of year?
So I actually enjoy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I've always been big on Valentine's Day, so
Mhm.
that's fun for me, and I really like dealing with the front end too, and the people walking in, decorating the store, making it fun. And the whole sentiment of, most people think Valentine's Day is crazy, but
As a driver, I can tell you it's crazy.
That's surprising because that's the busiest, one single busiest day of the year for us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's insane. So like if we're doing, 20 to 40 orders a day on a regular basis, Valentine's Day is what?
I think we did 560 last year.
Yeah.
560 orders.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's
It's
a
fun.
controlled
It
chaos.
is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. Oh, we have a caller. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, good morning. It's Sister Lauren Britt, Sweet Lamb.
How you doing,
I hear
Lauren?
that.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm great. Glad I saw your text this morning. I'm on my way home now after doing my little part-time stint from work. And I'm glad I saw it. But you have our sponsors there today.
Yeah, so let me let them know. This is Sweet Lamb. She's one of our coordinators of the fundraising concerts.
Okay.
And so I'm glad she's able to call in.
Yeah.
What's your comment?
Yeah. Thank you so much. You don't know how much it adds to the hospitality of our concerts. We're able to, of course, let the artists, feel real special up front while they're arriving, and they enjoy it. And then later after, whatever, they're left, the people who come to the concerts come in and enjoy it. So we always have enough, and it's always been good. So thank you so much.
That's amazing to hear. Thank you.
We're glad to help.
You got it. Yeah.
Thank
All
you
right,
for calling
guys
in.
have a great day. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Yep.
That's good.
Awesome. So, yeah, that was probably something I didn't.
Callers.
So we are live, so people can call in and comment, and you'll get probably a couple more that'll call in and and tell you exactly how much we appreciate the sponsorship and how people just love it, and that's one of the experiences that people will talk about days and weeks after. And so, again, like I said, we appreciate it. So tell us more about the business and what people can expect this fall or, this upcoming holidays with you guys. Like,
So we're actually, don't, people think fruit, but we have so much more.
Right.
We have a line of bake shop items, so we are coming out with the fall product of the cookie line and the cupcakes. So
Mhm.
those are exciting winter fall flavors. We
Yeah.
also have the new dessert boards based on hot cocoa. So
Oh,
that
wow.
would be cool
okay,
for entertaining or
right.
yeah.
So when we have the dessert boards, and the first thing that goes is the cheesecakes. They're delicious. The baked goods are really good, and I can attest that they bake everything. The cookies and stuff are baked right there, and the smell is just amazing. And so what other? I know you have the baked goods, you have the arrangements, and again, the arrangements come in so many different sizes, and
Yeah, so the arrangements, so there's different varieties. So you can have something for one person, or you can have something for 100 people. I mean, we even done one of those before. I'd love to, but we even have this it looks like a tree.
tower.
It's like a tower. It's 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
wow.
So it's built on site.
How do you? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was gonna ask, how do you fit that in the van?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all built on site, so it looks like a huge tower
Okay.
of fruit. So we do anything from single sentiment to like
Mhm.
somebody we've done like 100-year-old birthdays and so you get like this little sentiment gift, and then
Mhm.
we've done events for hundreds of people. We've done weddings,
Right,
concerts
yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's pretty
Awesome.
cool. You got different varieties and different and then seasonal flavors too. Like so
Mhm.
for now we're featuring caramel apples for the fall.
Okay.
Like cinnamon flavors, stuff like that.
Right. Anything
And
pumpkin?
pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh,
My
nice.
son is very excited.
Where do you get all of the ideas? I mean, you come here with a new idea. Come here. Where are you getting the ideas from?
So it is a franchise, so they're independently owned, but Edible Arrangements is a franchise, so there's stores nationwide, so they do source products. So like they partner with some companies that are very well known in their field, like the
Okay.
cheesecakes. We don't bake the cheesecakes, but we get them from like an amazing company that does it. And then so like we kind of like partner with strategic partnerships with other companies that would fulfill our product line. So
Mhm.
we even have, actually people don't know this, but we have flowers.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can just come in and buy like a bouquet of roses or 24 roses, or you can buy like a mixed bouquet, and they're always seasonally colors are seasonal. So like in the fall we'll get the fall colors,
Mhm.
and the Christmas time, we'll do the Christmas color. So it's pretty cool. Like there's a wide variety of different things you can just grab and go. Like even if you wanted to come in, like we have smoothies and we have fruit salads and what we call a strawberry like dipped fruit
Dessert
cones,
cups.
right? So in dessert cups, right? So we
Right.
make like there's a lot of stuff that you can
Right.
just come in and grab off the street. Like if you wanted a little snack,
Right.
it's not just gifts and arrangements.
That's why if I'm correct, is there a refrigerator in the entryway when you come in? So
Yes.
that's where people see some of these and say, I want that.
Yes. So we actually did a remodel recently. It's really
Really?
nice. Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
So we have new shelving and we have a new like a new look.
Okay.
So we have a lot of displays. So we have plush. Our display, our plush is displayed. Like we have nuts and like balloons. Yeah,
Balloons.
those are really really popular. We have
Yeah.
different occasions and numbers. If there's a special date.
So a lot of people don't realize that you have your major holidays, but in any special moment in your life, there's something you can find from edible arrangements, whether it's a graduation, a bar mitzvah, a birthday party, baby showers. These are just any occasion you can think of. I believe you guys can put together a nice package for them.
Yep.
And so before we get too much deeper into the broadcast, can you guys give your location, telephone number, and different things like that people can reach out?
Yeah, we're actually located right in Quincy Center by the MBTA on 1360 Hancock Street. So it's pretty convenient, easy to get to. Our phone number is 617-657-0080.
So make sure you reach out to them and show your support to them as they have shown their support for us. And go on their website. You can go on the website and then make sure you just click on the Quincy store, and you can order for your next event. So as a driver doing some of the holiday stuff, again, my favorite time is Christmas, and it's just amazing. Like, cause I'm finding that I'm delivering to the same families, and they're starting to get to know you. So. I remember one time I went to this one lady. She goes, I said, I'm coming to bring you your gift. She goes, oh, I have a gift for you too. And she gave me a gift. And she goes, I was hoping it was going to be you this year. So it's amazing what flowers can do, but it's even more amazing when people get one of these arrangements. And we have another caller. Someone's getting hungry. Do we have another caller?
Yes.
Okay. Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Hello, my name is Gwinnett.
Hi, Glenn.
And I just wanted to thank our sponsors who have been donating these wonderful arrangements for the concerts. And I've always, I've liked edible arrangements for years, and I've used them for years. And I usually use the one in West Roxbury, but I think I'll be changing to the one in Quincy.
Aw, thank
So I
you.
just wanted to let you know we truly appreciate, and I'm going to pass the word. If you need one, where to go. Thank you so much.
Thank
you. So yeah, I think that's the draw for the concerts. So the artist talks to other people. Yeah, they give us edible arrangements and stuff like that. So it's really fun.
You have an incredible community here.
Yeah. So I have to ask you a quick question, because when I first approached you about this, you said yes right away. And so why was that?
Honestly, it's because of the personal relationship we have. You've always been there for us. Anytime we need anything, you go above and beyond, and that's just your personality. I wanted to give back to a cause that you personally believe in, because
Right.
I didn't know anything about this church but
Right.
I know you're heavily involved in it, and I just thought it would be like a nice thing, because I
Excellent.
wanted to give back to a community that you you're part of.
Excellent. I appreciate that. And I also, go ahead.
We all appreciate it.
And again, I appreciate you guys for extending the edible arrangement families to me and allow me to come in and deal with your drivers and and
Well, better you.
And actually, I've been learning a lot more this year in coming in and helping actually put the arrangements together. I haven't done those yet. I haven't put those
the
together yet.
arrangements?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've done the boards and I've done the platters and wrapped them and
Yeah.
take the orders. So I'm learning the process after being there for so many years and just learning a little bit more each time. So,
Yeah.
but
And I think that like everybody who works there just kind of like jumps in because it's a small team.
yeah, it is. It's a family team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
So it's actually, you know, everybody kind of like does whatever they
Although
need to do.
on those major holidays, it looks like a sweatshop.
Yes, and we have extended family,
Right.
people who have moved on to different,
Yeah.
you know, different jobs,
Mhm.
but they still come back
Yeah.
and help for the holidays.
Like Shauna. Yeah.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. A bunch of
Shauna's the one
people
that
like
brought me in.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing to watch on the major holidays. It's like a nutcracker dance that's like controlled chaos,
Yeah.
but it's so much fun. And then last couple of major holidays, I've been cooking for them, because they're such hard workers, and so I'll treat them with. I love cooking, so I'll bring in some stuff, and Haley's has tried some stuff. So.
When do you even have time?
I don't sleep much, so
Apparently.
but it's been a great ride, and I'm looking forward to continuing it and stuff like that. But is there anything that you would like for our listeners to know about the business as a whole and what they can expect from you guys? And so what are some of the most enjoyable things about the customers that call and and you said it before, just you don't get to see it a lot because you guys don't do the deliveries all the time, but as a driver you get to see the results of someone receiving one. But as they're calling in to place the order and stuff, I'm sure there's excitement in their voice. And
So I actually enjoy a lot of the customers that call in are regular customers who have been ordering for quite some time, and you can tell by their voice it's pretty recognizable. So it's fun when you can answer them and just by their voice know who they are.
Right.
They really enjoy it, and then they say, oh yeah, I've been ordering for years, and you pretty much grow to know what it is that they're looking for. And it's fun to offer them everything new in store because they get really excited that it grows and that we have more to offer than what they know, because most people just think that it is the fruit.
right, cool.
Well, I think it's that sentiment. So I always say, like, it's most of the time it's a happy business, right? So like a lot of businesses, you have people like calling and complaining, and they're not happy about it, or they're there's an issue. With us, like most of the people that call, even if it's a sympathy, it's still like intended to make somebody feel better, right? So I think we're in the business of making people happy, and
Absolutely.
and that's why I said the drivers get to see that
Yes.
most of the time. But yeah, it's good to and whenever we get like compliments or anything from people, we always post it.
Right,
We
yeah, I
want to
see
make sure
those
that
posts.
everybody.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's important that the people, especially from the front of the house to the back of the house, know that they're a part of making that experience.
Yes. Yes.
And
I don't know, I was just thinking about the delivery person. So when they deliver the product, they're trying to ring the doorbell to reach the people because they want to give it to them. But if they're not home, what do you do?
So it depends. So if the weather is cool enough, if it's like refrigerator temperature, we
Okay.
sometimes would leave it, but we would always communicate with a customer and the recipient. We try to call the recipient right away to see if they're going to be home soon, or if they're home. Sometimes they just don't answer the door. So we try to get a hold of the recipient, the customer, before we leave it. If it's too warm to leave, or if there's no, if it's an apartment building and there's no way to leave it, we take it back to the store, and then we contact the recipient to make sure that we can get that out to them when they're home.
So does the recipient appreciate you taking that extra step, or do they say, I need it now, I want it now?
Well, we do have, now we actually do have 1 hour delivery option. So that is an option on the website, and most of the time we could probably get it there within a short time frame. But most people are good about
Right.
it. They're not, you
Yeah.
know, I don't think they're sticklers about it.
And we're pretty flexible too, where if someone's not home, they may be at work or they may be at a different house,
Yeah.
and they coordinate with the driver, and the
Yeah.
driver will bring it to a different location. To
That's
ensure-
good service.
Yeah, and so there's many times where I've been driving and they're like, oh, because most of the time they don't even know they're receiving it. And so they're not home and they'll be like, oh, I'm not home. Is there any way you can bring it back? And then I'll do the rest of my route. And then at the end, I'll give them a call to see if they're home. And if they're home, I'll deliver it. And they really, really appreciate it. So,
See, and that's good for the business.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And is that something that, do you train some of the drivers?
I do. In fact, one of our church members, Lori, is a driver right now.
Yes.
And, how she adapted to the family.
She's good. She fits right in. She's got a great personality.
Yeah, she does.
Yes.
She does. And so I do, but again, you can't teach personality. You
Right.
either have the personality or
Or
you
you
don't. You know, so when we're looking for drivers, that's what we're looking for.
Right.
That
You can
customer
teach
service.
skills,
Right.
but you can't teach personality.
Okay. So again, we're so appreciative of you guys coming and letting us know. This arrangement here, can you tell us we have a couple more minutes before we end. Actually, we don't. But can you tell us what's involved in this arrangement?
So this one has pineapples that are cut into the shapes of leaves, orange slices, strawberries, and caramel apples dipped in chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
and we also
yeah.
brought like a little fall thing here too. So there's a strawberry box. I don't know where the camera
Yeah,
is.
you
It's
have
good.
it.
Oh, here. Okay. There's chocolate dipped bananas with some almonds, caramel apples, and chocolate dipped strawberries for you guys to, and your
Awesome.
staff to taste.
Cool. All right. Pastor, we are done. Can you end us?
We appreciate you coming in. Sometimes when you're coming in, traffic is crazy, and sometimes you don't anticipate that. And I always say to the guests, I'll call them and say, "We've got you. Whatever time you get here, it will work." And I appreciate the fact that you're very relaxed in your presentation about this, and it looks like this relationship and this team effort that the four of us are making today is going to last for a while, because we're able to take the broadcast, we're recording it, and we can re-air it and re-air it and re-air it, so this will receive plenty of airing, and people in the city will know that we have a working relationship, and it is working and flourishing. So thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much for
coming in
having
and
us.
being a part of our broadcast family.
Thank you.
Thank
And we'll
you.
also get you guys a copy of it
Okay,
as well.
cool.
Okay.
Thank you so much.